It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and happy holidays. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you how to make a mini DIY Christmas village or Christmas house. And I first saw this idea on Pinterest and I immediately clicked on it because I was so drawn to it. It was so beautiful, simple, elegant, and whimsical all at the same time, and I loved it so much, and I loved it even more when I found out that it is very easy to complete. So I promise you that you do not have to be skilled in arts and crafts in order to pull this off, and I think this would be fun to do with your kids, or if you want to do it all by your lonesome like I did. I think it is such a fun and simple project, and I am all about simplifying everything, so I love that. And this is how mine turned out. So as you can see, I just used a lantern, which everything sits inside, fake snow here at the bottom, a little light up house, 2 mini Christmas trees, and of course fairy lights, because fairy lights make everything more beautiful and so much more fun. And I'll move it closer just so you can get a better look at it. And I do need to fix my trees because I see that they're a little crooked, but I will go back and do that here in a second. But this whole project took me less than 10 minutes to complete. So I think that is amazing. So I'm very excited to share with you how I did this project, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for this project, all that you will need is a lantern of some sort. I picked up this lantern at Hobby Lobby and they were having their 50% off. So make sure if you go to Hobby Lobby to catch that 50% off deal. So I got 2 lanterns for $25, which is a pretty good deal in my opinion. So I have the lantern, and then you will also need a little mini house. This particular one lights up. You don't have to have one that lights up, but I just think it adds that much more warmth and glow to your little mini Christmas village. And you can pick up even smaller ones. You can do a taller one. There's so many different ones out there. I got this one at Target. It was $5 in the dollar spot. And I love the little sparkly roof, if you can see that, and then of course the light up, and it's galvanized on the sides, which I think is really cute. And then the next thing that you will need is fake snow. So there's a couple of different kinds of fake snow out there. This one is more of the holographic. I don't know if that's going to pick up on camera, but this one is more holographic. There's also one that's more of like a foam bead type of snow. And then also you could even do like the, I don't really know if it's like a pillow filler or just like pull apart like long cotton strands. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about, but there's that kind of snow as well. So whichever one you want. And then also I got these little mini trees at the dollar spot at Target as well. So I got a 6-pack, it was $3, and they look like this. So just little like bottle brush trees. So anyone will do. There's colorful ones, green ones, sparkly ones, white ones, silver ones. So whatever your heart desires, there is a tree for you. And also the last thing is fairy lights, and this is optional because if you do have a house that lights up, you will already have some glow and warmth in your Christmas village, but I just like to add fairy lights to almost everything. I love how they look. These particular ones are on a rose gold wire, and then they're the warm golden lights. So to get started, what you're gonna do, I did everything from the top and just like dropped it down in here because I figured out that if you're like opening the little door on this and you're trying to put the snow in, that it's just going to come out, of course. So I dropped everything in from the top, and I would recommend looking for something that has an open top on it so that you don't have to, that all your snow that you're putting in doesn't come flying back out onto your face and counter and clothes and floor and everything else. So just be aware of that, and then also make sure that if you do have a little door on your lantern, that there's not a huge gap like right here where you're putting in the snow, because it'll just like slowly sift out of there, if you know what I'm saying. So just keep an eye on that. And then also you're gonna get your snow. So I'm just gonna open these really quickly. And like I said, this project only takes about 10 minutes, maybe even less than that. So I love the simplicity of it. So I'm just gonna open up the snow, and let me move the camera a little bit. gonna angle it down so you can actually see what I am doing. All right, so I have my snow and I'm just going to drop it in through the top of the lantern. And be careful because this kind of snow does tend to fly everywhere. And then just drop it in the bottom. And then you're kind of gonna have to move it around and sift it around with your hands just so that it evenly covers the bottom of your lantern. So I'm just going to move it around like this so it's even on the bottom. And then open my next package of snow. And then also the amount of snow that you want is totally dependent upon how snowy you want your Christmas village to be. So I found that 2 packets of these from Hobby Lobby were just enough for me. All right, and again, just sift that around and make sure it's even on the bottom, or I guess you could even have like a little snow bank if you wanted to, and make it taller on one side, whatever you want to do. All right, so there is our snow. And then next I'm going to put in the house. So I'm going to flick it on, and then I am going to set it looking out towards this way. And I am putting this in from the top too. All right, and then I'm going to add my 2 little mini bottle brush trees. So, and I like these because they have a little, on the bottom, like a little base, so that sits really well down in the snow. There's one. And there's 2. And then the very last step is to grab your little fairy lights and put them down in your lantern. And there's no like rhyme or reason to this. You can kind of just mess with it and put however many in that you want. And like this, so this has a battery pack on it. So what I'm going to do, depending on where I put this, I'm probably going to face the back of it towards a space where you can hide this, because I'm not sure how she did it on that Pinterest blog, because I did not read all the way through it, but I think she probably just set it behind the lantern. And then I'm gonna put that out the back and then just kind of rearrange these. And you are finished. So you have your mini Christmas house or Christmas village. It's all done. That is what it looks like. All right, so that is it. That is all that it takes to complete this DIY project. I told you it was so simple, so easy. It took me less than 10 minutes. Might have taken me about 5 minutes, to be honest. I'll have to look at the playback of this and see how long it took, and I will put it right here just so you have an estimate of how long it took to complete this project. But that is what it looks like. So now I have 2 mini Christmas houses or Christmas villages, whatever you want to do. And like I said, there are so many ways to do this and cater it towards your style. So you could do like even little tinier houses, you could do a church, you could do different color trees, different color fairy lights, so many ways to do this project. But like I said, it is such a beautiful, understated statement in your house. I think this will be a classic decoration for years and years to come, and I love it so much. I hope you enjoyed this DIY video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. I make a new video every Friday on fashion, beauty, or lifestyle. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.
It's falling down and the storm is on its way, but as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow